Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm going to give you an update about my half metal blue tail, and I'm going to show you a new strain that I have acquired. So my big and mature females of half metal blue tail are in this 2.5 gallon tank, and they have already dropped the fifth batch of fry, and I have already collected them and put them here temporarily on this viewing tank. I didn't count the fry that I have collected, but my guess is around 40 pieces of fry. If you will ask why my adult females of half metal blue tail are in the 2.5 gallon aquarium, is it because I transferred them there because I want to focus on breeding this adult male half metal blue tail with its first batch of female half metal blue tail. They are placed now here in this 10-gallon aquarium, and it has 3 female guppies, but I'm gonna add more in the next days. My tuxedo blue guppy also gave birth to only 5 fry, and I have already collected them, and I'm gonna put them temporarily on this viewing tank. Then I'm gonna place them in the 2.5 gallon aquarium. I'm just clearing some space for now. I'm not sure why the female tuxedo blue guppy only dropped 5 fry. I think the female is a fry eater, or maybe because it's the first batch for the female to drop her fry. Usually the first batch has the lowest yield of fry. It may be caused by several factors including the diet. So here I'm gonna transfer the fry here on this wrap tub, and I've already put the adult female of half metal blue tail here inside this mesh. This green mesh serves as a breeding cage for the female guppies to avoid the fry from getting eaten, and also I decided to put the female in this ref tub because I think it will be good for them that they could have a good water quality in this ref tub. Also because the females are now getting older, they are more sensitive to water parameters. That's why I decided to transfer these females here in this ref tub. And the male I use here is the first batch of the half metal blue tail. On that green mesh, I also have my different batches of half metal blue tail males. Later on, I'm gonna show you them what they look like after I transfer all my guppy fries. I also sold some of them. In total, I already sold and gave around 12 pairs of this half metal blue tail, and I still have upcoming stocks of this strain of guppy when these males have reached the semi-adult stage. That's where I sell them on the market. So I have here my fry, the fifth batch of half metal blue tail, and I'm gonna put them there on that ref tub. I've already discussed about this ref tub on my past video, so I suggest to you to watch my past videos to understand how the system works. Some of the guppies that are old Wicks fry have escaped from the higher rep tub through the overflow, and here they are on the lower rep tub now. As I said in my past videos, I have some crayfish here on this rep tub, and fortunately they are not eating the guppies and the guppies are not badgering them. So now I'm gonna release this fry of half metal blue tail, and I will let them grow here until they reach the juvenile stage before transferring them back to the higher ref tub. This ref tub may be too large for them, but that's okay because it will boost their growth, and also they can eat the debris left from the food of the crayfish. So going back to the male half metal blue tail of different batches, so here they are. I haven't culled them still, so there are some of the guppies that are not so good in quality. Maybe next day I'm gonna do some selection and give the pet grades to my friend who sells fish so that it can be still converted into a profit. Some of these males haven't still developed a dark coloration, but it can still be improved. My only focus now is the tail of these guppies. If you notice, I placed them near the outlet of the filter box where the water drops and creates a flow that makes the guppies swim and help them develop their fins and become stronger. I also give some protein supplements like the decapsulated baby brine shrimp in order to thicken their fins and their body. The color will be my last priority because it's much easier to develop compared to the fins. For now, that's the update about my half metal blue tail strain. And now let's proceed to the new strain that I have acquired. But first, I'm gonna give you an update about the fry of my half moon red dragon snake skin guppies. They are placed here in the concrete pond with the liner. For now, we can't see very much of them because they are still small, but they are growing well in this pond and developing much faster than any of my strain. After a few weeks, I'm gonna give you an update about them and show you their progress. I'm also feeding them with decapsulated baby brine shrimp and some fish pellets that has a high protein content. Also, my purple dragon snake skin copy have also gave birth and they are placed here inside this 5-gallon aquarium beside the ref tub. These are 1 week old fry and they seem to be very healthy. Unfortunately, my male breeder of purple dragon snake skin have died, but it's still okay because the female can still drop 2 batches of fry because female guppies store some sperm up to 2 batches of drops. Okay, so moving on to the new strain that I've got. So this is the new strain that I've acquired. This is the albino koi guppy. It's my third albino strain and I'm very excited to make them reproduce and have a good harvest of fry in them in the future. I bought this strain for about 250 pesos or roughly $5 in US currency. And it's a very rare strain here in the Philippines. These are still juveniles and cannot be able to breed, and also they are suffering from a clump fin. So I'm gonna separate the female and the males and treat them with rock salt. And hopefully they get better to start feeding them again with high volume of foods with lots of protein so that we can grow them fast and make them breed as soon as possible. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching and see you again very soon.